Imagine you're 80 years old. You're sitting by a window, a cup of tea in your hand. You've lived a full life, decades of work, relationships, choices, and now you're looking back. What will actually matter? Let's find out. You won't care about job titles. You'll care about time. When you're young, your career feels like the center of the universe. Promotions, achievements, status. But when people in their 70s and 80s are asked what they regret, you know what rarely comes up? They never say, "I wish I had spent more time in meetings." Instead, they say, "I wish I had more time with my kids. I wish I had taken that trip. I wish I hadn't waited to enjoy life." Studies on deathbed regrets show that time, not success, is the currency of a life well lived. Researchers from Cornell University found that people overwhelmingly regret inaction over action, not taking the chance, not calling, not showing up. Time wasted, not time worked. You won't care how many likes you got. You'll care who loved you. Social validation feels great. Hearts, thumbs up, followers. It feeds your brain's dopamine circuits. But at 80, it's not your follower count that keeps you warm. It's the people who were truly there. The Harvard study of adult development, which followed people for over 80 years, found one clear pattern. The biggest predictor of happiness and health in old age isn't money. It's strong relationships. If you're investing hours into social media, but skipping coffee with a friend, you might be rich in attention, but poor in love. You won't care about owning more. You'll care about missing less. A bigger house, a faster car, a cooler gadget. We chase stuff to prove we're doing well. But what do the oldest people say? "I wish I had lived more simply. I wish I hadn't worried so much about money. I wish I hadn't missed those moments chasing things." Studies show that experiences bring more lasting happiness than possessions. Yet we keep trading time for money and money for stuff. Why? Because we think success equals accumulation. But life satisfaction, that comes from presence. You won't remember your kitchen's marble countertop. You'll remember the conversation that happened across it. You won't care about looking perfect. You'll care about feeling whole. Youth culture says, stay young, stay beautiful, stay flawless. But at 80, perfection isn't the point. It's authenticity. It's being okay with your story, wrinkles and all. Many older adults say they wish they had worried less about what others thought. They wish they had worn the swimsuit, spoken their mind, laughed louder, danced badly. Psychologists call this the false spotlight effect. We think people are watching and judging us way more than they actually are. But the truth is, most people are too busy worrying about themselves. You won't care about winning arguments. You'll care about keeping peace. You know those heated debates over nothing? The pride that makes you double down just to be right? Turns out the wise don't look back on those moments proudly. They remember the people they lost because of ego, the bridges they burned, the silence that lasted years too long. As you age, you realize being right is overrated. Being kind is underrated. You won't care about old grudges. You'll care about inner peace. Forgiveness isn't weakness. It's freedom. Ask older people what kept them up at night, and often it's the anger they carried too long. They say, "I wish I had let go earlier. I wish I hadn't wasted energy on people who hurt me. I wish I had apologized while I still could." Neuroscience shows that holding onto resentment activates the stress response system. It raises cortisol, increases inflammation, and can even damage memory. Forgiveness doesn't excuse behavior, but it releases you from its grip. You won't care about being busy. You'll care about being present. We glorify busy, hustle, grind. endless to-do lists. But ask someone in their final years what mattered most, and they won't say, "I'm glad I answered all those emails." They'll say, "I remember the morning sun on my face, the way my child laughed that one time, the smell of rain before it fell." Mindfulness, not multitasking. A Harvard study found that people are happiest when their minds are in the same place as their bodies, even during boring tasks. Presence beats productivity. You won't care about impressing others. You'll care about staying true to yourself. How much of your life is spent playing roles, being what others expect, dressing the part, saying the right thing? But at 80, the filter fades. Older adults say things like, "I wish I had lived life on my own terms. I wish I hadn't tried to please everyone. I wish I had taken more risks." Psychologists call this ego integrity, a deep sense of coherence in how your life fits together. The key to reaching it? Authenticity over approval. You don't want to reach 80 wondering whose life you lived. You won't care about milestones. You'll care about meaning. Graduations, promotions, anniversaries, they're great, but meaning often hides in the ordinary. A quiet walk, a shared joke, helping someone without expecting anything back. Viktor Frankl said it best: "Life is never made unbearable by circumstances, but by lack of meaning and purpose." Meaning isn't something you find. It's something you build through connection, contribution, and reflection. If you want a life that feels rich at 80, start asking, what gives your days meaning now? You won't care about finishing everything. You'll care about enjoying enough. Perfectionists, beware. Life is not a checklist to complete. You'll leave things unfinished. That's okay. The dishes can wait. The inbox will never be empty. But your moments, they expire. Older adults often say, "I wish I had enjoyed the ride more. I was always chasing. I forgot to savor." There will always be more to do. But what you'll care about deeply are the glimpses of joy you allowed yourself to feel along the way. Final words from your 80-year-old self. Spend less time chasing, more time loving, less proving, more being. Time runs fast. Make yours count.